Jesus is not the author of sickness. He is not the giver of cancer. He is not the author of sickness. He doesn't have it in him to give. What is he going to give? No, he does not give his children sickness to teach you a lesson. That is demonic. Imagine that you have your son, your daughter, and you want to teach them a lesson, so you're going to give them a little bit of sickness. You're going to give them a little bit of cancer. No, that's evil. That's not God. I'm not sure who we've created him to be to formulate that idea that God's going to teach you a lesson through sickness, through disease. No, he doesn't do that. He can't give what is not his. He did not create sickness. That's not in him. But there is an enemy that desires to steal, kill, and destroy you. And that's the culprit of the sickness, of the cancer, of the infirmity. It is not God the Father. Many of you right now, your heart is hardened towards the Lord because you're blaming him for what's been done to you or what you're walking through right now. The enemy wants to stay camouflaged. He wants to make you believe that he doesn't exist so that you can project your hurt upon the Lord. There's bitterness, there's unforgiveness that you're wrestling with right now. And your anger and your pain, it's been pointed in the wrong direction. No, what you're walking through is not the Lord's fault. It's not. We need to get that settled right here, right now. Because if we get this twisted, our whole theological framework is going to be messed up. The lens for which we see the word, the lens for which we read the word is going to be completely skewed. You don't deserve sickness. You don't deserve cancer. That is not your inheritance. That is not the Lord's will for you. When I made this first post, I had pushback like the Lord chooses to give us cancer because he knows we can handle it. That is demonic. That is demonic. No, there's ways that the cancer comes in, but that is not his desire for you. Look, I've seen the movies. I've read the documentaries. I've heard the testimonies and the stories. There is nothing you can say to convince me that God is the author and the giver of cancer. No. So that pain you're feeling right now, the sickness, the chronic illness, the disease, the dis-ease right now that you're experiencing, it's coming from broken, fallen humanity. It's coming from the enemy. It's coming from Adam. And I'm telling you right now, if you believe that God is the author of cancer, then the life that you live, it's a sad life. It's a bound life. It's a discouraging life. Why? Because if that's the Father of whom you choose to follow, why would anybody want that? Now look, I know people are brave. I know they're strong and they can handle it. And I know that they endure. And I know that good people die young. And I know that people get hit with all kinds of disease and cancer and sickness. And I don't have the answers for all of that. And I can't sit here and confidently explain why that happens. But I can tell you that it doesn't come from the Lord.